Hello, how is everybody doing? Well, tonight I have something special for you. We are going to make some Labouyi Bannann. Well, if I were to translate that in English, we would say green plantain porridge. All right. I like this supper. It's a supper. I remember growing up in Haiti, my mom used to make that for us for supper. You know, this type of meal brings some very sweet memories. All right, so let's get busy. I found these distressed plantain in the fridge. You know when you buy a couple of plantains and then you forget some at the bottom of the fridge. So the skin turned dark on you. Okay. So instead of throwing them away, we are going to make some Labouyi Bannann. Okie doke. Okay. So what we'll do, we cut them up. You see? In small pieces. Put them in your blender. I know it doesn't look nice, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna make some good Labouyi out of this. You know? In the meantime, I have a little water on the stove, boiling. All right, to which I'm going to add some cinnamon stick and some star anise. All right, so I'll add that to my boiling water. I'm going to add some water to this and I'm going to blend it. All right, let's blend this baby up.
Getting busy with the beat. Abonné, partagez, like. Getting busy with the beat, with the beat. Oh, getting busy with the beat, with the beat. Et bon pâté et la grillée. Getting busy with the beat. Getting busy with the beat, with the beat. Getting busy with the beat, with the beat. Nous fait ça bon, nous fait ça bon.
All right.
Nous préparer pour manger créole. Manger créole qui bon dans le jol.
This blender is no joke.
Getting busy with the beat. Cooking.
I had to
Well, I'm picking. Ma pied pas souper. Cleaning the line of Canada. Et pas souper la gagne. Bon ça.
Again, I told you, I added the cinnamon
Bon
stick
bagaille.
and the star anise.
Picking.
Now we're gonna pour
Souping.
the plantain in there.
Cleaning.
You see how fine that blender made the plantain? Perfect. Okay. Now, okay, I'm gonna let it boil, let it cook. Now, always add a little salt. Even if this is gonna be a porridge, so it's gonna be sweet, but you always wanna add a little salt to your food, even if it's gonna be sweet. All right. for baptiser. In Haiti, we say you have to baptize it. So baptize the food, okay? All right. To this, you can add some. I want to look in the fridge later to see if I have some lemon. No, so not lemon, some lime peel to it, just for flavor. At the end, we are going to add some vanilla extract to this, okay? So let's keep an eye on this too. Don't walk away from it because it's gonna get thick on you. It's gonna get very thick. So don't just walk away. Keep an eye and keep stirring this. All right? Keep an eye on it. Do not leave it alone. All right? Keep an eye on this baby. All right. I'm gonna show you. If you don't keep an eye on that, you see what's gonna happen? Look at my spoon. You have to keep stirring this. Alright? Keep stirring, keep stirring. Alright? Let me get the sugar. Now the amount of sugar you put in this is gonna be to taste, you know. I can't tell you, you know, how many cup of sugar or something like that. It depends on your taste. All right. So I'm adding a couple of, what is that, tablespoon? So far I put like 4. I'll start with 5. It will always depends on the amount of labouyi you are making. Alright? And again, you have to keep stirring this. See? And then we're gonna put some evaporated milk in this. I'm telling you, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Alright. Now, if you do not have the star anise or the cinnamon stick, you can always use cinnamon powder. Okay? And also what I'm going to add to this is a little bit of nutmeg. Alright? Almost forgot my nutmeg. Just for extra flavor. Get the smallest section. I have one particular tool for this thing, but it doesn't do a good job with the nutmeg. You can already smell it. It smells so good. If you don't have the fresh nutmeg like this one, and you get the powder one, it works too. See, look at that. See? It's getting thick already. Look at that. Yes. I used to love when my mom make this for us for supper. You see how thick it is? See? See? Before you know it, it's very thick. So, It's not cooked yet, but it's thick. All right, look at that. Look at that. I'm on medium low now. All right, so what we do at this point, we are going to taste for the sugar level. All right. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more of the sugar. But again, it's up to taste. You taste whatever amount you like, but don't make it too sweet though. Otherwise, you're not gonna enjoy it. Après bitel, tu fais le doigt douce. Okay, I think the 2 extra tablespoons I put in there should be all right. All right. Look at that. This is Labouyi. All right. I used to love when my mom makes this for supper for us. I used to love these evenings. And Papa will get home later, and my mom will leave my dad's porridge on very, very, very low heat. So he can get it warm when he gets home. Aye. And then we used to eat that with bread and butter. Oh man, very happy childhood. Okay, so at this point, and again it's thick, but it's not cooked yet, but it's not gonna take a long time to cook because you see how fine this thing is. I don't even have to let it go through any whatever they call this, because there's no residue at all. That blender did a good job. All right, so we are going to leave it alone, reduce the heat to low. It doesn't have to be the lowest level, but you see, like that, almost to the lowest level. All right, and I'm gonna put a lid on it. All right, and let it cook for a good 10 minutes. In the meantime, I'm gonna get my milk ready, my vanilla extra ready to add to this. See you back in a bit. Okay, we are back. It's been like 10 minutes. See? Even though I'm on very low heat, it's boiling. And now you can actually smell it. It's cooked. When it's cooked, you're gonna smell the porridge, the cooked porridge. It doesn't smell raw anymore, okay? That's how you know it's cooked. I mean, it doesn't take that long, especially if you blend it very well, okay? So this is like something very quick. Supper for the kiddos and for the greedy adult like me. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, almost turn it off. I mean, literally, because I'm going to add my vanilla extract. All right. I'm going to add a little, let me get a tiny little spoon. Just a little bit. We don't want to overwhelm it. I would say maybe 1/4 teaspoon here. All right. That's my vanilla extract. All right. I also like to add a little bit of pure almond extract. All right. I like to add a little bit, you know, 2 drops. All right. Okay. That combination of almond and vanilla It's amazing. Give it a try. Woo, Lord. Smells so good. Now, this is a lot of porridge. Some packet Labouyi are here, all right? So, since we're not gonna eat the whole thing tonight, what I like to do before I add my milk is to separate it. Okay? So I'm going to add the milk to the quantity I'm gonna be using. So what I'll do, I switch, okay? Take a smaller pot, all right? So I'm gonna put a little bit here, all right? And to this, I'm going to add my milk. Now, if you don't drink milk, whatever type of milk you like, this is what you add here. If you don't drink milk at all, oh well. You can drink it like that, but it's not gonna be the same. Labouyi, you have to have some milk. Some type of milk. Alright. So, I don't know how it's gonna taste if you use a non-dairy type. You know, I don't know. I grew up drinking this thing with real milk. Alright, so evaporated milk. Can you put any regular milk from the fridge? Yes. But is it gonna taste the same? No. It's not. The evaporated milk gives it a special taste. I'm putting the whole can in there. How big is that can? Let's see. 12 ounce. Alright. There we go. The reason why I don't put the milk in everything, so next time when I'm going to eat the rest, I can add the milk. This is going to get very thick. So that will allow me to add some liquid to this. See? This is it right there. Woo! Let me bring you closer. I'm going to increase my heat just a little bit, just to allow that milk to get in there. See? And the aroma in your kitchen is to die for. Look at that. Beautiful Labouyi. Alright? This is your Labouyi. Okay? So now at this point, if you have some bread, if you can just drink it like that. Or if you have some bread, not too much, like a slice or two. Throw them in the oven real quick. Make them warm, however you like it. And then you can eat that with some butter. Put some butter on your bread. And, you eat that with your Labouyi. You know what I mean? There you go. So now, whew, Lord have mercy. That aroma. There you go, guys. Wasn't that hard at all. So this, when it cools off, the rest is gonna go into the fridge. And next time when you wanna heat it up, you put it back on the stove and add your milk to this. You see, that can be in the fridge for a few days. All right. So that's gonna be supper again. All right. So this is my supper tonight. Because I didn't eat too well today for lunch or anything like that. So that's my supper. I'm hungry. And I don't think I'm gonna have bread with that. I'm just gonna eat it like that. Who knows? We'll see. But I'm very hungry now. I think I'm gonna get a big cup of that. All right. There you have it, guys. All right. Ooh. Okie doke. Well, it's time to dig in. All right, so let me show you my plate. Let me bring you back a bit. You see? All right, so you have to let it cool off a little bit, you know. You don't want to burn your lips. I know you're gonna get excited about it, to get in there, but hey, be patient. All right. So I have a little croissant. I have a little croissant, And then you always recommend to eat your labouyi from the side in, because the middle is hot. Lord have mercy. Guys, we need to try this. One more tip. When you guys are eating labouyi, try to, again, start from the corner, okay? Because if you put that in your mouth and dip your spoon in the middle, there will be some type of reaction. You will turn your food watery, okay? So try to avoid that. That's why it's best to do like this. See how am I doing? Go like this. I'm not sure what it is exactly, but I think the saliva, there's something in your saliva that when it gets into the middle of your food, that's gonna make it turn watery on you. So if you don't believe me, try it. All right, guys? Just do like that. This is delicious. Okay? So, labouyi c'est sous koto boy ça. Bon. And again, it's not too sweet, so you can actually enjoy it, But the labouyi with the croissant, alright. Mbal kaki res bola na tet man. Wabal. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.